Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted?
All right, we're back to live action now after a long lightning delay. Too wide to the left for the Blue Devils, single. Well, quarterback in the gun by his lonesome. They're trying to wind the clock. I mean, tell you what, if that official could have flown on that one. Quarterback keeper finds a little seam, drops the football. Beanie bags come flying in everywhere, and it looks like
Cordell.
No.
One of them signaled that way.
Well, one of them signaled the other way. But they're moving to change the opposite direction.
Okay.
So Wildcat football after the fumble on the 22-0 is the score at the moment. So how this is going to work is instead of having a halftime, an extended halftime, it'll be an abbreviated halftime due to the delay. So what I was told, it would be about 3 to 4 minutes. So 1st and 10 Wildcats on the Blue Devil 40. Blue Devils trying to get everybody off the field and do so. Pitch it wide to the right. They got the corner, and he's going to try to cut it back, and he juked the kid out of his shoes, but forced him out of bounds. That was about all he could do. He had a shifty running back in wide open space, and he was fortunate enough to get him out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 from it looks like the 14 to me.
Yep.
So Blue Devils rotate a couple guys back out. And handoff, cutting back off to the right, and he is lassoed and wrestled to the ground. Blue Devils take him down, maybe a yard gain. A couple of Blue Devils on the play, 54 and 55. And we've got tiny writing on our program.
One big sheet.
Yeah, you got the 2nd down and 8 for. I had 54 and 55 on the tackle. Gunther Clonch and Layden Thetford. Handoff, straight left side, bounces it to the outside, cuts it back inside. He's pretty shifty and hard to tackle. Blue Devils give up a touchdown. It'll be 28-0. Yeah, I don't think we've seen a running back like this year. He's pretty shifty, patient, very patient. And not just shifty, he's pretty stout too, got a lot of power. Lining up for the 2-point conversion. A little confusion on the Wildcat sideline. Now they wave the quarterback back onto the field. I don't know if they wanted to kick that or not.
7:50. Okay.
7:50 to go in the half, technically. 28-0. Yeah, he was looking for the kicking tee. Kicker wasn't ready. There's a bad snap and false start against the Wildcats. We'll back it up and try it again. Rain has completely stopped now. Feel good and wet. Hopefully we got some of this back home.
Makes it a refreshing night here.
Very much so. It's down into the 60s now. The booth was a little warmer earlier. Wildcats line up, looking to throw. Got about 3 receivers out there. Throws and no good. 2-point conversion failed. We'll stay right here. We've been on commercial for about 45 minutes. So Blue Devils will get ready to receive the kick. Wildcats will line up to deliver the football.
And we can tell you, if you looked at your schedule, it shows we don't have a game next week, but we do. They've added Mountain View Godibo to it.
Yeah, Mountain View Godibo JV.
Next Thursday night?
Thursday night at 7.
Okay, at 7. Good.
We shall, we'll get a location on that. Do we have a location on that?
Somebody told me at Mountain View, but I'm not sure of that. We can't confirm that yet.
Can't confirm just yet. They'll get the info out to us. 28-0 at this point. And we have an issue on the field here.
Because both teams are huddled up. The Christian school's right here on their own 45-yard line. Cordell's down in the corner down there of the field on the west side of the field down on the north end.
Yeah, it looks like they got that cleared up. Blue Devils out to receive the kick. Wildcats setting up for the kickoff. Cash Whiting back to receive the kick. He's been recovering from illness this week, so he's been used sparingly.
So you're saying he's well rested and ready to go tonight?
No, that's not at all what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's kickoff, squib right down the middle of the field. Zareki fields it again, about the 30, finds a lane, puts his head down, rolls down to the 40. First and 10 Blue Devils at the 40. First turnover by the Blue Devils. I mean, we'd gone 3 weeks without a turnover. Well, this would have been the third week. Couldn't hold on to that football right after coming out of half, ball being wet. Well, everybody's trying to get everything situated. A little bit of a confusing thing. You know, you take your break and then you go in and you sit down and you got to get kids refocused and ready to go, so to speak. So there's been a few things off here. One wide to the left for the Blue Devils. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback is Cash Whiting. There's the snap, and it's a loose ball. That turned out better than it started, barely. That ball came back wet and slippery and went through his hands, quarterback's hands, and he was able to recover it.
Went straight up in the air about 3 or 4 feet above his head.
And we got a
down to
timeout, Blue Devils. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, coming back to live action. Blue Devils line up 2 wide to the right, quarterback in the gun. Hadn't had a good 2 downs. There's the snap, and now he gets some traction, heads up the middle, rumbles back to the 40-yard line, to the original line of scrimmage, and bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Devils. We haven't seen much of Cash Whiting tonight. We haven't seen that pitch on the outside or running that stretch play off the edge. We'll see what we get this go around. Don't imagine we'll try to. It would surprise me if we tried to throw it. Well, there we go. Then we put everybody out wide. 2 wide to the left, quarterback in the gun all by his lonesome. There's a snap directly to him, looking to throw. Whiting's there, catches the football, and then tackled immediately for about a. Wow, he shorted him a lot.
Mm-hmm. He might have been to the 41.
Yeah. He should have got forward progress on that. I think we have a Destiny Academy graduate on this sideline. Is what we got. 4th down and 9. And they shorted him about 1.5 yards. There we go. 2 wide to the right. Blue Devils going for it. Got nothing to lose here. You're down 28-0 in the second quarter. 2 wide to the right. Quarterback in the gun. There's the snap, and he bobbles the ball and has to fall on it. And that'll be turnover on downs at the 34-yard line. And Blue Devils take the field for defense. Wildcats coming out. Let's see here. Ball's going to end up on the 34-yard line. 5:44 to go in the half. Now, with 8-man football, there is a mercy rule at the 45-point mark. Anybody ever gets up by 45 or more, the game is over, which saves injuries and everything else, because in 11-man football, you still got to play. There's the handoff. We've got a backup quarterback in, backup running back in, and he is thrown to the ground. And he's got a flag on the play. With backup players coming in, you're going to start getting infractions. We got dead ball foul, holding, not dead ball foul, but dead ball foul, holding against the Wildcats, and that good gain will back them up. And it looks like we're looking at the number 2s right now. They still got some good speed on the field, but they're not near as big as they were a few minutes ago. So the ball is backed up to the 38-yard line, 1st and 14. All right, then. There's the snap. Going to hand off to second man through. Little guy, but he's slippery. About a 3.5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 11, maybe 12. One thing I've appreciated about watching Coach Bobeck, you can watch him on the sideline all night, and he's working the whole time. Mm-hmm. He's coaching kids up, talking to them, calling the plays on offense, and talking about assignments on defense and everything. And that's always good to have a guy that active in rebuilding your program. Quarterback takes snap, hands off. That was a little different, but he's fast, but Zarecki's faster. Zarecki got him on the edge out there. It'll be 3rd down and about 8. Thought he might have got away from us there for a little bit. But now 3rd down and 8 for the Wildcats. Blue Devils still fighting it out. Under 5 minutes to go in the half now. 8:43 at night. Do you know where your children are? Double setback, looking to throw now. He's got a man going downfield, a big, tall, wide out ball off the target. It'll be 4th down and 8. We'll see what they do here. They got us pinned. They got us pinned in our own territory. I imagine they'll go for it. Yeah, that ball's around the 32-yard line. 32, 33-yard line. All depends on which side judge you're looking at. Now, the one over by the down marker, he's down by the 33. The ball's about the 32. All right here. Quarterback in the gun, 2 setbacks next to him. Going to pitch it wide to the right where they have the wide side of the field. Blue Devils close in fast, bring them down short of the line to gain. That is going to be turnover on downs, 1st and 10. Blue Devils going the other way, going south.
Yeah, Cash Whiting making a good tackle there.
Yeah, speeding out to the outside. 1st and 10, Blue Devils. And they didn't go anywhere. White hats winding the clock. He said, let's go. I've got places to be. Sam Lindsay breaks the huddle, comes to the line. 2 go wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Quarterback in the gun by himself. Here comes the snap. Oh, he wasn't even looking at the ball. he had his head turned and the ball came at him.
Picks it up about the 17.
Yep. It'll be 2nd down and, man, that's a long one. Second down and 20-something.
At least.
No, I'm looking at 22. What do you think?
That looks good.
Yeah, well, that's what we'll call it. It might be more than that. He just got to handle the snap clean, and he hasn't handled the snap clean this half yet. He's bobbled almost all of them. There it is. Hand off to Whiting. Whiting's first handoff of the 9. He breaks it out to the left side. Whiting's at the 30. He's at the 40. Rolling to the 50. He's at the 40. 30 cuts back across to the 28-yard line. Big play for Cash Whiting. Down, and they were in hot pursuit, but it took them a while to get to him.
He cut back into about 3 would-be tacklers.
Yeah, they were tracking him down, and he didn't trust his speed. Whiting comes off the field. If there's an oxygen bottle over there, he's going to go find it. 28-yard line, Blue Devils on the move. One wide to the right, single setback next to quarterback is McGuire. There's following the block, and Jackson finds him a hole. Jackson Davis down to about the 19. He's close to the 1st down, and I think, he's going to be just short of the 1st down. We're talking like the length of the football short. So second down and inches right around the 10-yard line, just beyond the 10-yard line. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. One wide to the left. Davis in the gun with McGuire next to him, looking for some room up the middle, and there's nothing there. He's going to lose a couple of yards. Now, he's going to lose probably about 1.5 yards. It's going to be third down, and we'll call it a full 2 yards. Well, if you look at that side, Judge, that's 3 yards. Yeah, the blocking went one way, and I think he tried to cut her back, and there wasn't any help over there.
Yeah, everything was going right, and he went left. Found some black jerseys from Destiny Christian. So
third down and 3. McGuire goes wide right, and Mauser goes wide right. Davis in the gun by himself. And we have a flag on the play, and I wouldn't know why. That's not delay a game. Oh my goodness, that was a quick 40 seconds.
They might have been from when they started the other play, making the 40-something yard run. So
I don't know. You get 40 seconds from the time that there's a dead ball. Yeah, now it's getting a little chippy out there between coaches and officiating because that was pretty lame. So it's the third down and 8. And here we go, looking to throw. Throws deep instead of to the outside. Oh, he was grabbed. There we go. Cornerback was beat, and he grabbed the receiver, which is what you're taught to do as a cornerback. So he took up his coaching. But that's the first time the ball went down the field all night, and it caught the cornerback by surprise. So that should be a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. And they're going to mark it off. And moving the chains, we have a first down. Should be in goal. No, they're moving the whole chain.
Are they at the 10 or between the 10 and 11?
Wow, it's almost impossible to get a first down without a touchdown. So I mean, it's first and 10 first and goal on the 10. I think he's going to back something up. What's he doing? Oh, he's going to re-step it is what he's going to do. And this is kind of comical to watch because they're like just pacing back and forth here. So somehow we lost 5 yards on that. All right, so it's going to be first and 10 from the.
They're calling it the 16.
Yeah, now I think we're going to have a conference now. Yeah, we're going to have a conference now.
Yeah.
Little confusion out there. We got the two side judges talking, got the back judge talking, got the white hat talking, got everybody talking. Let's see if we can get it marked off here.
Coaches are coming out to find out what they're doing too. So now they're going over to visit with the coaches.
Well, before the loss on the play, they put 33 seconds back on the clock. And they moved the ball back towards the 10-yard line because that's kind of where it was before we lost all the yardage. So somehow, some way there, we got a first down out of everything. But I don't think we gained any yards. So it looks like they're on the 12. And all the officials got one official talking to one coach, another official talking to another coach. Got the clock wound. Let's see. Okay, it's got 33 seconds in the second quarter. And we got officials still having conversations. Don't be surprised if Cash Whiting gets this football.
Okay, let's put it in the end zone.
Yeah. All right, well, are we ready to go here? All right, we got all the officials back in their positions. Here we go. Clock has not started yet. We got motion. Looking to throw over the middle. Ball well defended. Decent throw. But the defensive back was in a good position. Reached in knocked it to the ground. 28 seconds to go in the half.
That play was from the right side. It was down and in.
Yeah.
It came across the middle real well and had a good opportunity there. Here's another good opportunity.
They're too wide to the right. Jackson Davis in the gun by himself. Here comes pressure right up the middle, looking to throw. Throws it deep into the outside and late, and you don't throw it late to the outside.
Unless you wanted to intercept.
Unless you wanted the ball intercepted. I should have just either eaten that one or thrown it away, so that'll be an interception. The end of 20 seconds to go in the half. So 1st and 10 from the is it about the 11 or 12-yard line?
Yeah.
I was wondering if they're hollering for one of the players to get on the field, and the player's having equipment problems over here with the trainer. He's like, he's got my helmet. So they run another sub. I think he's a sub anyway. They run another sub out on the field. 1st and 10, Wildcats. Oh, ball's on the ground, and he just knelt on it. And that should end the half, technically. And there it is. That's the half. And we're going to go to commercial break. It'll be an abbreviated half. Don't go away for long. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready. At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Cordell community and offering modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person at 808 North Glen English in Cordell. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Blue Devils and here for all your banking needs.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Evetts Drug and Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug and Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
All right, we're back to live action. Abbreviated halftime, 3-minute halftime. I think if we did 3-minute halftimes throughout the year, that'd be a great thing.
Love it.
Yeah, especially as far as we have to drive to some of these games. Blue Devils set to kick off. Jackson Davis taking care of the kickoff duties. And
you got to love the fact that Cordell brought the ball out to the field and the kicker's ready. He had to hand it to the official so the official could hand it back to him.
Hand it right back to him, yeah. Things got to happen a certain way.
It's got to be official that way.
I don't know about you, but I think Mr. Whitehat stood in that same spot the whole halftime just so he didn't have to run back there.
Right, he's tired already.
Yeah, he's tired. Yeah. Here we go. Davis on the kick. Straight up, going to be fielded short. Catches it on the bounce, tries to get to the outside, and tiptoes on the line. If it hadn't been so wet, there'd have been white dust flying. But he had the lane, but got pushed just enough to the out of bounds marker. Be 1st and 10 on the 42 for the Wildcats. 28-0, brand new half. Again, when somebody goes up 45, it's game over. Blue Devils look like we're matched up against the twos now, so I don't think they'll be scoring as proficiently as they had been. Is that a nice way to say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
1st and 10 Wildcats from the 43. I got him at the 43. He gained a yard from the time he got tackled to the time they spun.
They moved the ball up.
Yep. All right, there's the quarterback handoff straight up off the left side. He's got a seam, and they left the starting running back in, and he's going to scoot on down for a touchdown.
Yeah, broke a tackle at the 48.
Yeah, left the starting running back in. He scooted down the right sideline. That'll be 34-0. 2-point conversion pending. Here we go, everybody. Now the kid with the helmet problem comes back on the field. So he got his situation fixed. I'm trying to figure out this guy walking around in the trash bag.
He's keeping his pants dry.
I guess so. It's not raining anymore, though, is the question.
Field's still wet, though.
I guess. All right, a little confusion there. That's what happens when you have twos coming in and out, not used to getting a lot of snaps. All right here. Right under center. Deep snap to the Wildcat, and he is bulldog to the ground. They tried being cute and snapping the ball to a lineman, and I don't think anybody took any appreciation in that. 2-point conversion, no good. Blue Devils trail this one 34-0. Blue Devils.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're back to live action. Blue Devils set to receive the kick. Blue Devils have had a problem with number 22 all night long. I'm going to get his name here, Amari Rustler, senior halfback linebacker. 190 pounds at 5'7", so and he's solid. There's no belly hanging over his over his belt. And tough to tackle. Blue Devils set to receive. Cash Whiting back deep. And Zarecki, the short guy, the short man. Blue Devils move some guys up. Punched it right over the first line. Zarecki picks it up about the 30. Bowls a couple of guys over and stacks it up, and he's down at the 48-yard line. So that'll be 1st and 10 Blue Devils near midfield. Moved the ball all the way close down to the 10 the last time and threw an interception at the goal line. How long?
11:06.
11:06 to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils trail this one 34-0. And the officials, just watching their body language here, they're ready for this one to be over. Are walking around in the mud. Too wide to the left. Flex left, quarterback in the gun. So the flex guy can catch a pass. And there's a lead block, and Jackson Davis puts his head down, crosses the 50 to the opposite 48. Let's see where, and this side judge has him at the 48. Let's see where the other side judge puts him. All right, they gave him the 48 this time. 4-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 6 for the Blue Devils. Moving the down marker. They gave him a lead blocker that time, a trap block. Tried to kick him to the outside, got some yardage straight up the field. Too wide to the left. Quarterback in the gun. Flex to the left. There's the snap. Coming with pressure. Ball batted and no good. He was trying to throw that ball deep into the outside. Ball batted by the blitzer. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
And he stayed with him, standing upright and reaching high, and knocked it high into the air away from everybody.
Yep. 3rd down and 6. Blue Devils looking to the sideline for the play. Sam Lindsay breaks the huddle. Cash Whiting in the backfield with Jackson Davis this time. There's the snap, the handoff. He's got a little space, finds it, exploits the hole, and he's down to about the 31. The 41. And they're going to move the chains. 1st and 10 Blue Devils. That's a solid gain right up the middle. 1st and 10, winding the clock already. I have no idea. That pole is perfect. Perfectly over the minute side of that clock. I can tell you how many seconds are left in the minute, but I mean, that pole couldn't be any better situated to block the minutes. Too wide to the right. Quarterback in the gun looking to throw. Got a little pressure. Has a man to the outside. No, through his hands. A little bit slippery out there. Be 2nd and 10.
The defender was there and tried to pick one off, but it missed everybody.
Yeah, I'll have to harass him about that one in the morning when he gets on the bus. Bring him some gloves or some stickum or something. Yeah. 1 wide to the left. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback is Whiting. Davis at QB. Here's the snap. Hand off to Whiting. Find some room off the left side. Oh, they're going to call a cheap penalty. It was unnecessary. Wow, they got one way down. They got another one way down the field. So this one's going to come back to, we got 2 flags. We've got this one that's going to be a hold, and then there's something down the field. It came in late. I guess he didn't like the unnecessary roughness, or I don't know what was the deal. Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 10 again is what it is. So we got targeting is what we have. Yeah, so, and that flag came in from somebody. This guy threw the holding flag, and then the other guy threw the targeting flag, and the guy who threw the holding flag is getting an earful. And so what it's going to end up being is it's going to be offsetting penalties. So Mr. Whitehat's going to he's giving us that helmet-to-helmet thing again. So replay the down. 2nd and 10. All right, then. Winding the clock. That left side's been pretty good for Whiting. That was about a 20-yard gain that got nullified by a penalty.
Do you run the same play again then?
To the other side.
Okay.
That's what I would do, but I'm just a fat guy on the couch. Finds him some room back up the middle. And
defense said you're not going to run that twice.
Yeah, if he'd have kept it to the right, he'd have got back to the line of scrimmage, but he tried to cut back, and he cut back into a defender. 3rd down and 10. Now they only the announcer said he lost 3. They stopped him at the where he stopped forward progress. 3rd down and 10.5, we'll call it. The Blue Devils looking to try to convert here. 2 wide to the left, single setback. Well, we got 1 flex to the left on the line, quarterback in the gun by himself. See if he gets some time to throw. A little bit of time. Over the middle. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to him when he gets on the bus in the morning.
Did you have butter popcorn?
I guess so. He had butter popcorn before he got came to the game. I don't know. Yeah, that was a good play call. He had speed coming across the middle. If he gets the ball, if he grasps the ball, and he's still running. He probably bumps his head on that goalpost down there. 4th and 10 for the Blue Devils. 2 wide to the left, flex left, quarterback in the gun all by his lonesome. Jackson Davis facing the line of scrimmage. Lots of pressure, throws a nice soft ball, and he never located it. Oh, my goodness. No, Jackson Davis has been getting hit all night, was able to plant his feet and deliver a good football out to the left, and the receiver was never able to spot it. If he'd have been able to spot it, that would have been a good opportunity. So 1st and 10, turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
42-yard line, 1st down.
Wildcats lead this one 34-0. I would tell you the time, but
there's 52 seconds on something, maybe 10:48 now.
Yeah, trying to pitch it wide to the left. He cuts back, and he finds some room. And there's the whiff. Touchdown. Missed the tackle. And that'll do you in every time. 40-0 in the 3rd quarter.
7:32.
7:32 to go in the 3rd quarter. He stretched it out to the right, and as the defense over-pursued, cut it back up to the left, and then we just didn't have anybody that could catch him. Well, we're going to try to kick. This ought to be interesting. Here we go. There's the snap. Blocked. Big Sam Lindsay. Hit him right between the 7 and the 4. You're listening to 106.9 FM The Zone.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, back to live action here. Blue Devils A little bit worn out, playing a little undermanned. Underhanded and undermanned. Those are two different things. But playing a little bit undermanned.
Chauncey Billups.
Yeah. What Chauncey Billups did would be underhanded. Yeah. I don't know if I want to put too much of that out there on the radio. I mean, that investigation goes pretty deep into mobs and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So look up Chauncey Billups if you want to know. I didn't say anything, and if you do question who said anything, it was Dudley. Dudley and Chad.
It was who?
It was Dudley and Chad. They're talking about it. I know nothing.
We'll
Kick straight up in the air. Field it. You got to field it. And I think, no, he didn't field it. It was an accidental onside kick.
He was way high in the air.
Yeah, and took
all
the
your
bounce.
front line had to look at it and tried to squib it and tried to catch it, tried to touch it. It bounced off of Cordell right back to.
Yeah, all the guys you didn't want touching the football were close to it.
Right. And they said, I don't touch the ball. I'm here to block now. So Destiny Christian get it back at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, pretty wild. Now, when it's going your way, it's going your way.
They're getting all their players on the field and lined up.
Trying to get them all out there.
Yep. Next Thursday night, we will be at Mountain View.
7 o'clock.
Yeah. There? Okay.
I do not know. Don't quote me on the location.
There's what we're figuring out. At 7 o'clock, yep.
All right then. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Going to quarterback keeper to the outside, and he's going to not like that. Number 55 tracks him down for the Blue Devils, Leighton Thedford, after about a half a yard gain. He's going to be, Coach, can we just hand it to the fast guy again? And he gained a yard just handing the ball to the official. Second down and 8.
Didn't fall forward. It just that let official's hand. He turned around and put it down.
40-0 is this one. In the third quarter. There's the snap, handoff, bounce to the outside, eaten alive on the outside. Now we've gone from the 2s to the 3s, and the slower guys are on the field. Backed up to 3rd and 10 for. Yeah,
You're moving my camera.
Oh, my fault here, man. I thought it was the booth again. Yeah, we had a wobbly field. It might have looked like an earthquake on your screen. Third down and 10. I hear the coach yelling out there, "Can we hurry it up?" I'm like, I agree. Can we hurry this up? 3rd down and 10. Blue Devils trail this one 40-0. Hand off to the fullback. He's not going to like the results any better. It's going to be 4th down and about 8. Probably should see a punter. Now he got laid on by a big boy, and he's kind of, there's a little imprint in the mud right there where he got tackled. So we bring on 2 different guys. Looks like we may actually have a kicker on the field, punter at least. 4th and 8. Blue Devils are going to.
Here's somebody holding punt, punt. There's nobody back to take the punt.
Right, we got a couple of starters coming back on the field because normally that's who you practice your special teams with.
Now you got somebody going deep.
Now, Jackson Davis back to receive, and there's a lot of confusion out there. Here we go. There's the snap, and a good punt after the bobble, and they let it go, and it rolls dead around the 8-yard line. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
We'll be ready. At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Cordell community and offering modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person at 808 North Glen English in Cordell. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Blue Devils and here for all your banking needs.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, back to live action here after a quick timeout. Cash Whiting with the football. Almost breaks free, but he drags him in for about 3 yards. It'll be second down, and I think he's going to get 5 once it's all said and done. And I lied to you. They only gave him 2. So second down and 8. I think we have a coach talking to the officials like, really, that's all? Oh, well, here we go. 2 wide to the right. Flex right. Quarterback in the gun. Snap. Quarterback keeper finds some lanes right up the middle. Pushes over the 15. And just shy of the first down. It should be third down and about 3 once they finish marking it off here. Maybe 4. Third down and 4. Let's move the down marker and we'll see. There it is. They're going to be they spotted him short of the 15 and he fell way over the 15. There's a left foot, right foot kind of thing. 2 wide to the right. Quarterback in the gun by himself. Third down and 5. Hand off straight up the middle again. Jackson Davis breaks free, breaks out of the pack, and that is a horse collar. Holy cow, but they're not going to give it to him. Holy cow, he had 2 hands inside the back of his jersey. Guess they don't know that call. Because that should be 15 on the end of that run. First and 10 nonetheless.
Out to the 33-yard line. Oop. 32, 33, 32, 33.
Yeah, 33. I think he lost a yard on that one. 1 wide to the right. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback. There's the snap, handoff to Whiting. Finds his place right up the middle, puts his head down. Gets about, I'm hesitant to say what he's going to get because they're going to give him what they want. Let's see what he got
across the 45. They'll give him the 47. Yeah.
He just backed it up.
Took a step back.
Second down, and I'm going to call it a fat 7. There we go. 1 wide to the right. Cash Whiting in the backfield with Davis. Blue Devils trail this one 40-0. There's the handoff to Whiting again. Finds a lane, and he breaks off to the right side. Cuts it back, trying to work his way down to the 45 of the Wildcats. First and 10. Blue Devils on the move. All right. Blue Devils trail this one 40-0. We would give you a time update, but we'll try to track that down for you.
I'll tell you how many seconds are left.
Yeah, and whatever minute it is.
1:48 and count.
1:48 to go in the third. Blue Devils on the move. 1 wide to the left, 1 flex to the left. Quarterback looking to throw. Has some time. Hits the receiver, number 10, across the middle. Solid 7-yard gain for Hayden Mosel. That's what I got. Is it Mosel or Mosier? Mosier. Meltzer. Someone will correct us later. Meltzer, all right. Second down and 3 for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils driving the ball. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the snap. Oh, high snap, falls on it. And that'll probably end the third quarter. A loss of about 8 on the play. No. There was evidently a minute left. So we're down to under a minute now. Third down and 11. Blue Devils, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Let's see, here we go. Sam Lindsay to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. There's the snap, good snap. Oh, yeah, you got to throw the flag on that one. But he's not going to throw it. No, he threw it, but it's going to be, it is a flag, but it's going to be against the Blue Devils. He he got beat on the flag, and he yanked him down by the jersey. He got beat on the edge, and just you can't let your quarterback get clocked like that.
Intercepted, taking it down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah. I was wondering if he was going to throw it or not, depending on the result of the play. So that is 1st and 10. Now, if they put the same group of kids back out there, I doubt they score. I'm just going to be honest. As they went nowhere but backwards. 40-0, 17 seconds left in the third. Ball on the 10-yard line. All right, they put the number 2 running back in instead of the number 3 running back, which he's got some speed on him. And the number 2 quarterback instead of the number 3 quarterback. All right, then.
They all need a little playing time. So.
All got to get your playing time. And we don't want to play the 4th quarter. You know, let's try to put these guys out of their misery. But let's see how the Blue Devils stand up here. There's the handoff straight up the middle. He tries to bounce to the outside. He's not getting anywhere. Brought down for no gain. Sam Lindsay stretched that out and then brought down the tackle. 2nd down, they gave him a half yard, but I'm not seeing how. 4 seconds, and that is going to be the end of the third. You're listening to 106.9 FM The Zone. We'll be right back.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too. Plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Evans Drug in Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evans, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evans Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evans and the friendly staff today at Evans Drug in Cordell.
All right, we're back to live action here. Blue Devils trying to stay alive here in this one, trailing 40-0. Another score puts them up 45, and that would be game over. So let's see what we get here from the Wildcats.
Got the ball. Wildcats have the ball at the 11-yard line. It's 2nd down and 9.
2nd down and 9 from the Blue Devil 11. And Mr. Whitehat blows the 4th quarter into play. There's the snap. And there was a fumble, and the Blue Devils pick it up. And he's going to rumble down. He might not get caught. Zarecki's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and that's a touchdown. And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, they're pointing back down here the other direction. So that's a great run.
Yeah, it was a good run. He went off to the races here.
And they said, that's good exercise. Just jog back down here.
Just jog on back here. Not sure what it's going to have to be offside. And they're calling it against Blue. It's got to be offsides. That's the only thing that they could throw that flag on. Well, you got 3 of them trying to discuss what the flag is over here.
Finally give the ball back to the officials.
And we're going to try. Let's see what we can call here. I think they're playing rock, paper, scissors to see what they're going to call here. So they're going to come back and talk to Mr. Whitehat about it.
Because he went all the way down to the north end zone and walked back up here to to the 30, the 25-yard line where they're figuring out what happened right here.
Yeah, we're going to see what it is. Waving off the flag, that is a scoop and score touchdown for the Blue Devils. Waved off the flag. When I knew there was a problem when all three of the Black Hats were gathering together. What are we going to call? Like I said, it looked like they were trying to play rock, paper, scissors to see what they were going to call. And no penalty on the play. That was a scoop and score. Touchdown, Blue Devils, 40-6. 2-point conversion pending.
You don't think we're going to try to kick an extra point then?
I haven't seen us try to kick an extra point in 4 years.
Well, it's opportunity. Opportunity's knocking right here.
The last year we had a good kicker. We had 3 kickers. We had Rhett Putnam, we had Selman, and we had Parker Johnson. They all 3 kicked the ball decently. Rhett was the better of the group, so he got more. He got more of the reps at kicking, and it wasn't bad. But that was the last time we had a good place kicker. I should say place kicker, guys who kicks extra points and field goals.
So we all get back down here, and Cordell lines up to go to the 2-point conversion here.
2 wide to the right. Davis in the gun by himself. I would bet he keeps the football. And they just called an audible right here. So let's see where we go. And there he goes, right there, right behind 55. Finds the end zone. There's no way. There we go. 2-point conversion, good. Blue Devils trail this one 40-8. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone. We'll be right
Everything
back.
you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Blue Devils back to live action after the 89-yard scoop and score by Axton Zarecki. Score is 40-8. Blue Devils ready to kick. Field's still in good shape, and even considering the rain that we got, Field's in good shape. Ball's been a little slippery, a few mishandled snaps by both teams. And so here we go, getting ready to kick. All right, they've got their guys in. We got our guys in, and Mr. White Hat's in position. Yeah, he is. He doesn't look like he's in a happy position. A good kick by Jackson Davis. Ball flies out of bounds, unfortunately, though. Ball went a long ways. If he'd have straightened it out, it would have been a touchback. So the ball will be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 35. Blue Devils will take a defensive position on the other side of that. All right, here we go. They're a little slow getting out there. But, when you got guys who don't get a lot of snaps coming in, you got to do a little coaching up before you send them in. All right, then they're going to huddle up on the field. White Hat winds the clock, and I think he's ready to go home.
He's been on having lunch about 30 minutes ago.
Wildcats come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback in the gun. Going to pitch it wide to the right, and that is the starting running back in the ball game. And I think they're just trying to end the game here. That down to the 50. Padding the stats and running up the score. Isn't that what John Madden football used to say? He's just padding the stats and running up the score. 1st and 10 at the 48. I think one of my favorite sayings It comes from Barry Switzer. Even though I'm not an OU fan, one of my favorite coach quotes. Yeah, we hung half 100 on them. Barry knew how to put it out there. Here we go. I bet we get him wide to the left this time. No, hand him off counter. So he didn't find nothing in the middle he liked. Now he's going to find the edge there. Cut back and mowed down at about the 30-yard line. About a 20-yard, 25-yard gain on the play.
Inside the 30 at about the
25.
25, okay.
That's what I got. All right, then Zarecki, he's going to get some air, much deserved rest. I promise you we're going to go with the same running back right off that other side. They turn him back to the inside, and he is stacked up after about a 6-yard gain. Good job turning him back off to the inside. Cash Whitey on the tackle and company. About a 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3 from I've got him about the 15, 14. They're on the far side of the field. Yeah, I got him about the 14.
And they haven't moved the sticks yet, so it's got to be.
They moved the down marker. He's over there.
It's got to be down about the 17 or 18 then, because it had been at the 25.
There we go. Pitch wide to the left, and there's nobody out there. Well, they track it down anyway. They get him down about the 4 or 5. Be 1st and goal from, I'm looking at the far side official there. It looks like about the 4-yard line. Now he's got him at the 6. I got him at the 4. And I think the ball is actually on the 5. So we're going to see another dose of 22, I would imagine. And here we go. There's the snap. Hand off to number 22. Counter to the left side. He's going to scamper in for a touchdown. And that'll make it 46 to 8. With the 2-point conversion pending. They tried to kick an extra point the last time, and it got stuffed. Are they running them back out there? It looks like they're running them back out there again. We'll see how this one fares for them.
What's your time? 9 minutes even.
All right, 9 minutes to go. 46 to 8 in this one. And he's lining up for the extra point. Less than 10 on the play clock. There it is. Blocked again. That is no good. Blue Devils trail this one 46 to 8. 9 minutes even to go. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
All right, back to live action here. Blue Devils set to receive after the Wildcat touchdown. Back deep is Cash Whiting and Zarecki. Those have been the two guys returning the ball tonight. Now they're going to rotate Zarecki out, and number 13 for the Blue Devils in, Jackson Jones. And they would move Jackson Davis back to, they swap places with Jones and Davis. You got more of a return threat there. Got too many, and that is a substitution infraction. But they were not going to call that. Here we go. Kick the ball deep. Took too many bounces Cash Whiting puts his head down and bounce between his feet on the second bounce, and the best he could do is back to the 15. Blue Devils take the field on offense. Was it 9 minutes even?
Yes.
9 minutes even in the ball game. Again, next Thursday night at 7, Blue Devils will take on the Mountain View Godibo JV football team. We will confirm later as to location. White Hats trying to wind the clock. 2 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. Did we change quarterbacks? Can't tell the number there. No, same one. Quick dart out to the outside. Probably lucky it wasn't on target. Defender was right there. Ball a little bit off target. Nobody catches it. 2nd down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Trying to get that little out pattern. Two wide to the left. Davis in the gun by himself. Flex to the right. Now they're going to switch spots again. Now they got everybody. Here we go. And here's the snap. Running right up the middle. Good stick right there in the middle of the field by the defensive back. Davis takes a good hit. And we've got a Wildcat. Well, he decided to go ahead and get up. He looked like he was out for a minute. Took a hit from number 55, Thetford, and he didn't like how that felt. He stayed down there for a minute.
I mean, Thetford helped him up.
Yeah, Thetford helped him up. I think it's because he was stuck to the bottom of his cleat. It was a pretty good hit out there. 1 wide to the left, single setback in the gun with the quarterback. There's the pressure, and there is off to the left. Whiting brought down after about a 15-yard gain out to the 32, a little over 15. 1st and 10 Blue Devils. Winding the clock. Mr. Whitehat's keeping her going. Chains move. They only give them the 30. With Blue Devils break the huddle. Come back to the line of scrimmage. 1 wide to the right. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback. There we go. I'm trying to get everybody lined up. There it is. Handoff again, and the ball's on the ground. Different running back in there, so bad exchange. Turnover, Blue Devils on their own 25. Yeah, just a guy that don't take a lot of snaps at running back. And just a bad exchange. The ball hits the ground. Wildcats recover. Ball at the 25-yard line. I'll give you $1 if number 22 goes in. I will bet a whole $1 that he gets the ball. He's not out there though.
But he's done enough tonight, so he's here on the sideline.
Yeah, he's done plenty.
Yeah.
He's got a solid 200 yards rushing tonight. Awful close, if not over. Because one of his runs was 91 yards.
I'd say he's had a pretty good night.
Pretty good night. There's a flag on the play. That's going to be the delay of game. And this coach down here is mad. Throws his Coke bottle over towards the sideline. There we go. Back them up. 1st and 15. Back them up to the 20. No, that's the 30. And back on the 30. All right. There's the handoff that got straight up the middle, and he didn't go anywhere. Blue Devils take him to the ground. 2nd down and at least 15, if not a little bit more. Okay, they bring in, there's the 2nd string. There's the little fast guy coming back in. Not the guy with 200 yards, the other one. 6:10 to go in the ball game. Blue Devils trail this one 46-8. 2nd down and 15, if not a hair more. Quarterback adjusts his running back, gets him where he's supposed to be. There's the handoff to the second man through. He breaks the tackle. Then he is met by a host of Blue Devils on the outside. Sam Lindsay leading the charge on the outside. Be third down and about 11 or 12. All depends on where they end up with the spot. Looks like 12 to me. So here we go. Back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Third down and 12 for the Wildcats. Now they're going to sub a couple guys in. Hey, they brought one out, sent two in.
That makes good numbers if it's on your team.
Yeah. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they get a pitch wide to the left. They're trying to seal that outside edge. Brought down from behind at the 20, about a 5-yard gain. Not enough for a first down. Clock winding, even though he went out of bounds. It'll be fourth down and looks like a solid 2. Fourth down and 2. From the, I've got about the 18?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right then. I'm betting they go to the wide side of the field. And there it is, a pitch to the wide side of the field. Missed tackle, but brought down before the line to gain. That'll be a turnover on downs. Blue Devils hold. No, holy cow, he just signaled first down. Wow. Okay. He's the white hat, and he's in charge.
From the 14-yard line.
Blue Devils rotate out. Sam Lindsay back in the ball game. Pitch wide to the left. They're trying to seal that left edge. You cut him back toward the middle. Brown down about the 8-yard line is where I have them.
We have to say it because when you're one end of the field, the other, you can't tell where they're at.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to look for the official, and he's about on the 8-yard line.
About on the second down, and I'm going to give him about a fat 4. Would like to be able to tell you how much time's left in the game, but we've discussed that already. 3:40 in the ball game. Quarterback moves his running back to the correct position. There's the snap, handoff to the second man through, trying to find the left side, and he's brought down about the 4-yard line. And they're going to give him a first down again.
First and goal we go at about the 5-yard line.
Rotating a couple guys through. Wildcats bring in a play from the sideline. And I bet they go to the wide side of the field, which is going to be the right side this time. Yep, quarterback keeper to the right side of the field. Bad angle on, but he was still able to get him. Brings him up short of the goal line, second down and goal. From about the 1-yard line, maybe. Maybe the 2.
Maybe, yeah. Inside the 2. Let's be nice about it. 2:41.
2:41 to go. Second down and goal. Let's see what they call here. They've been testing the outside each time because they've gotten a yard or 2 each time.
We go to the left side this time.
Yeah, wide side of the field this time's the left side. Quarterback keeper trying to find some space, and they don't get it. Yeah, he was just trying to find the hole that opened up, and it did not open up. Third down and goal. Blue Devils standing tall. Third down and goal from the 2. Score. Go ahead.
When you see these players and coaches tomorrow, tell them thank you for their hard work and effort, and we will have a ball game next week with Mountain View. At 7 o'clock, and I think we said Thursday.
Thursday. Here's the snap, looking for it again, and he's brought down deep in the backfield. He was waiting on a pass, That was an old halfback / fullback pass they were going to try. They ran the halfback right up the middle, and he came free at the back side of the defense. He was just going to toss it in. Pressure got to him before that. 4th and goal. Good job by the defense. 4th and goal from about the 8-yard line. Blue Devils again standing tall, said, "Hey, look, you're not going to get in that easy." All right then. Everything's stacked to the left, and there's a flag on the play. It's going to be offsides or false start, and one official's indicating false start against the Wildcats.
Yep.
Yeah, back them up to the 13. 4th and goal from the 13. Quarterback coming to the sideline to get the play. And winding the clock.
35 and counting.
35 seconds and counting. Now, they can't down the ball because then the clock stops. And they're going to, we got another penalty. False start again. They're going to back them up.
False start against the Wildcats.
I reckon they've got all their 3s or 4s in there right now.
Yeah, he could finish the play clock. He's winding the clock. There's 25 seconds from this point on the play clock. He does not have to run another play. And probably shouldn't. This game is decided. He's bringing his team off the field. Good sign of sportsmanship. Don't have to run that last play. Clock is going to end the ball game. Blue Devils come up short on this one again. 46-8. Fought till literally the end. And playing undermanned. And valiant effort tonight in the middle of a rain delay and senior night for the other team. So for Mike Sutherland and Dudley Simpson and Chad Fox,
We'll be back next Thursday night for a ball game with Mountain View Godibo at 7 o'clock.
In Chad's backyard. All right, we'll talk to you later.